Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Always appreciate your blessings. You know what? The other day, I was doing something. In the morning. I usually do most of my work in the morning, most of the stuff for my content, my podcast, my videos, and everything. And, been very blessed monetarily with it, right? And I thought about like what I was going to get to eat that day, what I was going to eat. Now, I could have, I usually just get like something small, eat it, because, for people who follow me on IG, I told them I have a goal of losing 30 pounds by my birthday. Not that I actually need to lose 30, but just for something to do, keep me involved, right? So, I've been intermittent fasting, but then, I could still, even though I don't eat that much, I can hit any place and I can hit a fancy restaurant and still throw like $200 or $300 on something to eat if I felt like it. And then I thought about that. That actually made me think about something. And I was just like, wow. I laughed. Now, not that I'm headed to the restaurant or anything. It's like there's a difference between could and actually would do it. But I thought about it because I remember there was a time maybe a few years ago when before I really started doing what I'm doing now, where it was tight. it was tight. I had to get that pack of like chicken wings or something and make them last 2 days. Get that Vienna sausage. And I was just like, wow. So I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed and I really appreciate it. Like I'm laughing now. I wasn't laughing at the time. Now I was like, man, this is tough. But you know what? Even then though, I was like, you know what? I got a roof over my head. I can sleep. I still, all my bills are paid. So I appreciated that. I appreciate it even more now, but I could appreciate that. I'm going to tell you what, going through life, just appreciate any of your blessings. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Don't take it for granted. If you that type who say, hey, Rom, hey, you can go to that place for $200 or $300. I can go to that place for $500. I can get all the fancy stuff. Go travel and do all that. Appreciate that. Don't take it for granted because you are blessed. I mean, however you got to that point, whether, working or just being cool, you know what, that's a blessing. But say you can't do that. Say you can't afford to do that. That's still a blessing. If you are able, if you are able to sleep in a nice warm place with a heater, a roof over your head, count that blessings. There are people out here now, millions of people across this country, really across the world, who don't have it like that. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. I mean, seriously. Who, you talking about eating and stuff and eating different food, but there's some people out there starving, even in a place of riches, or they got to beg for it, or at best, maybe they can go to a homeless shelter. If you got a good mate who cares about you, like genuinely cares about you, that's a blessing. Being able, if you have a car, it runs. It gets you from point A to B. That's a blessing. I don't care what it is. It could be a big blessing, major thing. It could be a small thing. Shoot. If you can have a good bowel movement. Yeah, I'm going there. A good bowel movement because, after a while, if you got trouble there, it can cause some other problems, even the cancers. Appreciate that. Seriously, just appreciate every little thing you get. Now, it's tough to do that. It's tough. I understand that. Because you see somebody, they might have a little bit more, and sometimes we get into some jealousy or some envy and stuff like that. And it's like, well, why they got it? I don't have it. But you got what you got, though. Seriously. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with wanting something better. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you work for it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But as you working for it, just appreciate what you got. What you have so far. Still work for something better. Still work for more. Keep going. Appreciate that's a blessing just to even be in a position where you think, hey, I can do better. That's a blessing. You got some people out here, they just stuck wherever they stuck. They don't feel the blessings. They gotta just have life happen to them. You know, so if you're in a position where you feel like, hey, I got a great job, but then I could apply for this job and get it, or apply for that job, or I can get some type of benefits on this job. Those are blessings. You know, if you can buy Christmas presents or whatever holiday you celebrate during this time of year for some loved ones, that's still a blessing. Or even receive it. If somebody think enough of you to buy something that you can actually use, that's a blessing. Or even if they just get you something and it's a tchotchke gift or something, that's still a blessing, though. That somebody even thought about you that much. You know, appreciate it. Appreciate the person that can, like, acknowledge you, see you, talk to you and everything. That's a blessing. You know, because there are plenty of people, the stuff that sometimes, often, and this is most of us, and this is something even I gotta remind myself of. I tell people, I'm not a guru on the top of a mountain. You know, I might be a little bit further than some people, but I'm still climbing too. And I gotta remind myself, it's like, you know, this ain't bad. I got this situation. This is a very good situation. And do I wish it was better or I had something? Oh, yeah, ain't nothing wrong, but you know, I appreciate this. So you smile. You learn to be happy. It's like, you know, got this good person, these good people. They acknowledge me. They check to see if I'm okay. Boom. I appreciate all of that. Everybody got to have that. Like, this is something everybody should do maybe at least once a week. At least once a week. Maybe if you can do it every day, that's even better. But try to do it at least a few times a month. Just sit back and just say, you know what, this is what I got going on. This is what I have. This is what I'm able to eat. This is what I'm able to put money towards. This is what bills I'm able to pay. Shoot, if you can pay all your bills and don't have somebody calling you up, oh shoot, on some collection thing, shoot, that's a blessing. Everything. Always appreciate your blessings going through life, all right? Seriously. And like I said, it's tough. It's tough because we got so much we can get down on something. But if you get down, here's what you do. If it's something making you feel down or not as blessed, all right, figure out what that is, work on it to improve, but then think about what you are being blessed with and appreciate that, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I want everyone to keep rising and transforming. Peace.